Guitars, welcome to Great Guitar Giveaway. Welcome to Dorset Guitar Museum and the insanity that is this thing that we've got going on. It's crazy. We've got people tuning guitars in the background. We've got people building guitars in the background. Sophia is furiously running around harvesting the instruments that we're going to be giving away today in support of the Dorset Guitar Museum. You're going to have to refresh the thing on that. I'm Ben Crow.
And I'm Tom Webster.
Tom Webster the Quiet, because I talk too much. Okay, in our defense, we've actually had a relatively sad, day. It's not that one, it's the November Burst.
What's going on?
Lots going on. So, very basically, in order to do what we want to do with the museum, we're going to need to raise a hell of a lot of money. In order to raise the money we need to do the museum properly, you're going to have to clear the cache in the back end. That's what that is. Oh my gosh, website's causing troubles. We want to be making live a single guitar every single day, and that is a lot of guitars, which means we need to buy a lot of guitars. And when an opportunity comes up to buy a few guitars at zero notice, you do that.
You can spin the camera around and
show
a pile of boxes.
Well, this is the thing. Do you know, Tom? Do you know how many guitars we bought yet?
No, I've
No. Do you want to hazard a guess?
crying over the receipt.
Well, hazard a guess.
13. Are you including ukuleles as guitars?
Well, yeah. There's a few ukuleles. There's a mandolin.
Yeah, there's another one on the way. There's a cool Fender that we got.
There's a very cool Fender on the way. There's all sorts of stuff. Basically, we just bought 21 instruments for the giveaway. Most of them relatively budget, and they'll be low odds and cool, basically.
That's a cool instrument, though, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, emphatically. I'm not. I don't want to deny that. But essentially, the sad thing is that the guitar industry in the UK is kind of screwed right now. Manson's Guitar Shop. Thank you very much, Sophia. Manson's Guitar Shop has just announced that they're closing after however many years. UKGB, who are our competitors to a certain extent in guitar building stuff, their financier pulled out because he realised that guitar building isn't a way to make money, frankly. Not the sort of money that he wanted, at least.
Yeah.
Thus, unfortunately, putting a bunch of guitar builders out of work. Some of them have moved into a different situation, luckily, but the bulk of that company, they're just gone. And then on top of that, there's a company called Music Room, who had 7 or 8 guitar shops around the UK, and they are owned by Hal Leonard, who are the music publisher thing, etc. They announced a few weeks ago that they were closing all but one of their shops and essentially getting out of the guitar shop business and they're just doing the stuff that they already distribute, which is just horrific. It's horrific. Anyway, I got a notification yesterday that the Salisbury shop, which, I'm friends with the guys in there, I shop there fairly regularly, had 50% off everything because they've been told they need to actually vacate the premises even earlier than they'd thought. So we went down and we bought a few things for you guys. We've literally been back in the building for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Enough time to open that and get the stream going. So anyway, okay, here we go. Been talking for 4 minutes already. Greetings, you fantastic human beings. We've got Forrest Pfeiffer, who says, "So what am I winning today then?"
Part of the Two Guitar Club, isn't he now?
He is part of the two people in the Two Guitar Club. We've got Howard Dixon, Joe Brown, Lisa Harshberger, Adam Dutton, T. Fetch, Kathy Thorne, Bill Stoltz, Joe Brown, Sergeant Sphinx, Thomas Ovrebo, Rob Tootle, Nicola Scarpanti, yes, I thought I saw them. Melted Wheelie Bin, okay, my God, that is the best name of the day. Melted Wheelie Bin. You're not supposed to put hot ashes in your wheelie bins, come on. But here we go. Adam Dutton says, wow, I wondered how Chepstow's independent shop stayed afloat, but I never thought the big boys were in trouble. Music Room used to have a shop in Nottingham, but it closed a year or so ago. I got my AP Les Paul from there. That's Forrest Pfeiffer. It's all about the fact that people are buying online, and from talking to the management of this shop, they had quite a few guitars, and they were a Fender dealer and had PRS and stuff like that. But most of the other shops are only or are concentrating on the books. And test 1, 2. Okay, you've got me. That didn't work. No, not for now. No, I was handed this and told there were batteries. It was fresh, it was great. It was not. You're running out of batteries probably on that as well. There you go, if you put those in there. Okay, who was it that said we are your personal shoppers? Because I really like that thought. Now, on top of that, we are also finding we're branching out. We're going to be, as the collection grows, we're also going to start buying vintage guitars and interesting guitars and rare things that will go on the giveaway site, and we will essentially swap them out of things in the collection until we've got the perfect guitar in the museum. Or one or two of the perfect guitars in the museum, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, there's a lot happening, and we've got huge plans. And plans for the museum are actually also cracking on quite nicely.
All right.
Okay, so
I'm back. Potentially.
Is that not horrifically annoying that both of our microphones died at the same time?
Oh, it just means people don't have to listen to us.
Okay, fine. Thank you for letting us know. Brian Thomas, Black Dog Vintage Racing says, hi, I won the Jackson last time through. Congratulations, I love that guitar. I am sick with envy, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, just give me a guitar and we'll call it a day. That's Howard Dixon. Kathy Thorne says, we can hear you now, Ben. Thank you very much. Barry Christian's like, smooth. Doubt anybody noticed. I like it.
If we have one of these live streams that goes through without a hitch on it, then that'll be the day that we stop.
Very much. Gonzalo Morales is like confused Travolta moment. Anyway, look, we have got a few guitars to draw today, and I'm going to see if I can pull up and see what's. Well, the website's not
that. Yeah. Oh, that SE looks so good.
Hold on, where are we?
Yeah, sorry, no one can see what we're.
This is the one from last week that went. So the green and the blue SEs were drawn last week. This is the Jackson we were just talking about, the jazz guitar. So we are. I think we've given away more than 50 guitars at this point potentially, and there's far more to come. So that's very cool. Now, just out of interest, coming up soon, we've got there's a Crimson, there's a fantastic, well, there's all sorts of cool stuff. Let's have a look and see if I can see what's entered today. It should be on the You Could Have Won, but it isn't. So No.
I think it's because it's in purgatory.
It's in purgatory at the moment because we haven't drawn the prizes.
Poor instruments that are waiting for a new home.
In that case, tell you what, let's crack on. We've actually got 2 bases for today. We are going to be transitioning to 2 live stream draws a week. We're going to be transitioning to 2 Q&A live streams a week as well, actually. And I want to have a bass a week and an acoustic guitar a week. We always want to have a Tele and a Strat going and other interesting things.
Well, we're going to do a load of pedals as well, aren't we? Pedals and gear to go alongside it.
That's what I told you to get you to go ahead with buying all the pedals. The fact of the matter is that
it's all going back to your house.
It's all going, yeah, no, there's just... You can't murder me with 100 odd people watching. You just can't.
Yeah, especially when they're your fans as well. All of a sudden there's...
Panic. 114 people watched a luthier and his partner just actually
absolutely
melt down.
Lose it, yeah.
This is the thing. What do you guys think? Genuinely, we've just bought a bunch of pedals, and I've actually been stocking up on pedals for you guys over the last 2 or 3 months in any case. I want to put together some epic pedal boards that we will sell tickets for the same reason. And then Matt in the background over there is a unmitigated genius, which is why we hired him. I mean, we hire based on personality, of course. He just happens to also be incredibly clever. And his idea, am I allowed to share this idea?
Sure.
His idea is that what we should also do on top of this is build artists' pedal boards. And we say, okay, Rage Against the Machine, Morello used X in this period. And of course, it's a... what's the wah pedal that I lent you yesterday?
Oh, well, the Digitech Whammy.
Digitech Whammy, there we go. I literally lent you one yesterday. And various bits of fuzz and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then, we put it together. Maybe there's a video, maybe there's a whole YouTube channel based on that. And then, we raffle it off. What do you guys think? VR/ said, be cool to do amps. We're worried about amps because of power supplies and also shipping. Yeah. It would be sad not to do amps with valves in it and shipping things with valves and stuff. I like it, but hey. Paul Needs says, is this the time for a meeting? Lol. Should we just pause you guys, put you on hold for a bit and...
no one's home.
Yeah, absolutely. Corey Leach says, isn't the Martin travel guitar supposed to go today? It absolutely is. It's sitting over there waiting for me to draw it. So there we go.
That's an epic little guitar, that one. There
we go. Jam Jesse says, I did buy more tickets even though my estate told me not to. Yeah, we have... This is how I end up with a museum. My wife says, stop collecting guitars, and I go into overdrive. It's called oppositional defiance disorder. And if you can find a way to make it work out for everybody else around you as well, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, whatever. We'll go with
Actually,
that.
Tanya didn't even say that. She's just like, yeah, you do you. Which is awesome. I'm very lucky. Okay, everybody.
I mean, when it is kind of your business, it makes sense to keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, this is the thing. Paul Needs has no interest in pedals at all. Paul Cook says amps cost a fortune to ship internationally. Both of these people are members of the YouTube channel as well, actually. Forrest Pfeiffer says, oh yes, pedal boards. Phil Sequeira says, oh yes, good luck today. Rob Allen, for some reason. I don't know why I read that, but I don't pre-read these things. There can also be a voltage issue from Paul Needs. Another option would be to auction/draw your pickups. Lorraine likes pedal boards. Howard Dixon, Melted Wheelie Bin. Many people like pedal boards. Sean Ferguson would defo be in on a pedal board. I have a closet full, but I'll find a second closet.
Can you say that again? Defo be in.
Defo be in. He says def, actually. I will def be in. That's
I'll even cut it back even further. Yeah,
absolutely.
I get, because my concern was whether or not people would want to spec out their own boards on, based on the sound that they want. But what are you looking at?
Will Roberts said that I said the word raffle. I did not say the word raffle. If I did say the word raffle, then nobody actually heard it. I apologise profusely. This is not a raffle. It is a prize draw competition. I'm not legally going to say raffle ever, period. Thank you very much. I misspoke. My lawyers are in my ears right now telling me to shut the poop up.
And on that note,
And on that note, did you see that? Tom
should we draw the first raffle?
Tom is like your dad when you come in 20 minutes after curfew. He's not angry. He's just disappointed.
You just see the
And I
list
feel
of,
like I've
list
just
of
been
admin
stabbed
work
through.
doing this. With every
No.
one of those behind the scenes.
Yes. Forrest Pfeiffer says, Ben brings you, sounds like so-and-so for under a fiver. I mean, we are actually going to be partnering up with Dave Simpson and Cece to do some stuff as well, so it could be quite fun to
It'd be great fun.
do things
it'd
like
be
that
great
as well.
fun to do that.
So,
Yeah, and again, if anybody thinks we should be giving away anything else, let us know, because we're all ears at the moment.
we are absolutely. Okay, before we do a draw, Dr. Bill Botnick says, oppositional defiance? I think I know that one as petulance. But nice try. Oh, Dr. Bill Botnick, are you perhaps my wife? Okay, anyway, here we go.
Should we move? Should we?
Somebody heard the word ruffle. It's my accent. I was talking about ruffles, actually. We're going into a whole 18th century dress thing.
That would be incredible.
Yeah, ruffles and corsets. God knows I need one. Let's draw a bass. We've got 2 basses this week. I'm going to go and grab it.
Which one do you want to do?
Myself.
Which one do you want to do first?
The bass, the P bass?
Okay.
When you have access to the P bass, the jazz bass.
I was going to say, yeah.
I just like saying the word P, to be honest. I think it's official. I don't think that I should actually be allowed to talk to people, especially if they, yeah.
I think we should just give ourselves a bit more time to prepare for this, rather than living the rock and roll lifestyle of just firing into it.
Oh, that would be so boring. I've been setting this up for at least 10 minutes before, but I also had 14 other questions going on at the same time.
And
It's cool.
yeah.
So
20
look,
other
we
tasks
have
to do.
got a Made in Mexico Fender Jazz Bass. It's the Player Series. It is a bona fide awesome instrument, and if you are in the market for, for a little bit of rock and roll history at a quarter of the price, then this is the one for you. Genuinely. I need to stop saying both of those words. I always mess it up. I always muss it up like a ruffle.
It's a good looking bass, isn't it? The Player Series that they're doing at the moment, the quality is just surprisingly good for the price.
For the most part, until you get to the frets on some of them. We've had some videos where the fretwork was like, some of the Meteora had the worst frets I've ever seen in my life. And then a few weeks later, we had a Stratton that was even worse.
Okay.
But
They
yeah,
look good.
if you look at what you're doing, then we can go from there. But anyway, what I'm going to do is hand this over to Mr. Webster. I'm going to find...
It's actually pretty light as well, isn't it?
It is. It really is. Let's share your screen. Random. Ooh, would help if I could spell it. Random number generator. And here we are. We use the random number generator from Google. It does
look
this.
at that. We get a low number.
Well, it was perfect. It went from basically 1,000 to 4. You know, it's absolutely random. It just is. There's every chance of hitting 165 twice in a row. Well, there's 1,001 chances of hitting the same number twice. And it is what it is. Now, just for fun, how many tickets have we sold for this bass?
464, please.
464. And drum roll, please. Oh no, I missed the button. There you go.
Such a build up.
Ticket number 13. Ticket number 13. Well, we had a low ticket.
That is a low ticket.
Ticket number 13 has just won this instrument. It will be winging its way to you soon. Oh, we can absolutely hear you scraping, but it's fine. You do you. This is also a guitar building workshop, and
Yeah, you're doing actual work, Matt. So
this is actual work.
this is just good fun.
Some work is more fun than other work.
This is true.
Scraping, binding, not necessarily one of those.
Oh, the slash. Okay, fine. Well, I'm going to grab this 6-string bass just to go with the theme, really.
Ticket number 13. We are there.
Oh, yes, fantastic. Hi. Ticket number 13, the Jazz Bass.
See how many tickets were purchased.
Okay, so this person bought 10 tickets for the Jazz Bass and 3 tickets for the Player Series Sunburst Telecaster that ended last week, and he's almost next door to us again. This is Nicholas Sefton, whose name I recognise. I do wonder if that person may well be a second-time winner. Might be wrong.
I don't think I've seen that name before, but
And
I
you're
do
better at
think
remembering names
I
than I
do
am.
think the general area is we've sent a guitar there before. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Nicholas, congratulations. That
Not
Not
this,
that.
that.
is a sick bass.
Be professional, Tom. Be better. Should I not say things like that, Josh? It's a reference to a particularly negative comment that Sophia got that cut her to the quick, shall we say, and sort of has become...
What was it? Do we not mention this?
Off camera, I'll talk to you off camera.
Okay, all right.
Somebody really, really, really got her and made her very sad.
That's
Words
not very
hurt
nice.
people. Words hurt.
There are real people on the other side of the camera.
Except for me, I'm a guitar buying robot.
You are a guitar playing robot.
I would prefer to be a guitar playing robot, but yeah, I wasn't programmed that way.
All right, I will
Okay.
be more professional and get on to the next
Digression.
guitar.
No, don't do that, please. Okay, so we are here. We've got a 6-string chord bass. Now, the beautiful thing about this instrument is this was actually donated to the museum. Apart from the fees, 100% of this is going to the museum, apart from the seller's fees and that sort of stuff, because we haven't actually had to buy this. So this is one of those things that, well, it's really cool. And there are more and more people out here supporting what we're doing in substantial ways like this. Hipshot open back tuners, open gear tuners, they're freaking gorgeous. Beautiful 6-string Hipshot bridge. Hell, the hardware, Bartolini pickups. The hardware is worth the retail price of these guitars. I don't understand how people do it. Genuinely. Oh, there I am with genuinely again. Anyway, somebody's going to be winning this.
210, please.
Okay, hold on. There we go. There's the screen. 210 tickets sold. I'm going to not fumble this time. Ticket generating. Ticket number 95. 95, keeping the dream alive.
Starting with it again. All right, website's worked, which is a absolute bonus.
Well, the website tends to work. But,
Oh no, it does.
when it's
just
only a
the-
few
it's the-
hundred tickets sold, you have to search a little bit, which is why I'm very glad that you're doing this. The other issue is that I have numerical dyscalculia, and numbers flip in my brain, and there was one incident where I called out the wrong number, but there was something went wrong.
So yeah, this person bought 2 tickets, only 2 for this one, and bought 2 for the Scion, and 2 for the Koa bass ukulele as well. Which
That bass finished. That was incredible.
That was a cute little guitar, wasn't it?
Ukulele. Bass. We call it a bass.
And I think
Caleb Rocky. Now that is a very, very cool name in many, many ways.
Fantastic
Caleb Rocky,
name.
congratulations. We're going to be sending an email to you in 3 seconds. This instrument is yours. I hope that you have always wanted a 6-string bass. It is, well, it's about 4 strings too many for most bass players. I can only say that because Josh is in the building. Josh is
he's
making-
rifling through the
Josh,
through the gear.
Sorry, but there's really nice stuff in here.
there is. Pass me that.
Well, that's good to know. That is good to know.
Isn't it?
So whether or not it makes it
So
back to
good
Ben's
looking.
house
Yeah, I
is,
know,
is questionable.
It's fuzzy. It's fuzzy.
Oh, is it fuzzy?
It's actually fuzzy.
God,
It's a
really
fuzzy
cool.
fuzz box. And the problem is they get really dirty.
This is,
Wow,
let's
that's
just turn the camera around. This is what I was going to say. This is what,
No, I'm
this is what I have to
thinking
put up with.
Sorry, I'm gonna get out of here.
easily distracted. So
If you want to take a look through, man, take a look through them.
this is a modern reissue of the sort of Foxy tone box. It's an orange fuzz pedal that is, it's fuzzy. It's actually fuzzy and incredibly cool. The biggest problem is because it's fuzzy, it also gets really dirty. Is that not just the coolest thing?
That's gorgeous.
Yeah. I was reading an article about this pedal the other day, and we managed to find one. So this is an example of the sort of stuff that will be coming through as well for the pedal aficionados amongst us. And if you are not yet a pedal aficionado, I'm afraid to tell you, you soon will be. It's even worse in guitar acquisition because
you can hide them more easily.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's just they're easy to hide. They're easier to just forget you've actually bought.
And they cost less.
That's the point. Yeah. Anyway,
let's have a word with Ricky if not, and he'll bring you around.
Ricky's face when I said we bought 2 boxes of effects pedals was a picture. Okay.
A good picture.
A very good picture. I mean, Ricky is quite attractive as well, so. Well, he is. I mean.
Well, yeah, but.
I'm not going to say we base our hiring practices on looks, because that would be horrifically illegal and wrong. But I'm just trying to create HR issues for you.
You are. You're just looking steamrolling into them.
I know.
Right, so on that note.
Hold on, we haven't actually. Okay, and what we watch the viewers plummet.
Oh, God.
I am joking. Hold on, here we go. Forrest Pfeiffer says, I'm dyslexic, agnostic, and insomniac. I lie awake at night wondering if there's a dog. I'm sure there's something that I'm not picking up on that.
Yeah, everyone's really positive as well. Lisa, congrats as well, which is fantastic.
Yeah, Lisa always wants the basses as well.
Is this one, no, is it wooden neck on it?
Well, so this is essentially a multi-laminate ply of solid wood, therefore very solid and stable and very pretty.
Yeah, I didn't even realise that.
Oh no, they're great. The rest of the body is made out of floor laminate, essentially.
God, you could probably come up with some technical term that sounds better than...
Oh, they call it pressure-treated something.
It feels great though, it's light.
It feels great.
Sounds really loud.
Sounds really good. It's solid, it doesn't need finish, it comes pre-finished before you even cut it out. It's a really cool thing.
It's a Martin and it's
cute. And it's a small Martin. Orson desperately wants that. I'm going to have to buy Orson one of them, basically. So anyway, it's a cool guitar. The tickets sold out for this.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, the tickets did sell out for this. Wolford Guitar says, when will the watch giveaways start?
Oh, don't joke.
Don't.
Let's do it.
We're not doing watch giveaways.
No, we're definitely not.
Although I am actually selling part of my collection in order to fund the museum. At this point, a lot of the museum is essentially a lot of my personal collection. I've been buying at a great rate of knots, and I'm going to be selling some watches in order to justify that.
But we do have a nice little kind of pot starting to build up for the museum to be able to invest in its own stuff, and hopefully be able to pay Sam to actually digitalise everything and put it up. And yeah, there's lots of exciting things happening. We just bought a Roland GR707 MIDI controller guitar of incredible awesomeness for the museum. It's like front page of a guitar book sort of guitar. I've wanted one since I was a kid.
I was a kid. Let's go with a kid. I was going to say something just really odd.
I had a feeling you were going to say something really inappropriate.
I'm not going to do that.
Since you're an innocent young child.
Dr. Bill Botnick says, it's no longer Candyman. If you say Ben Crow in the mirror 3 times, you find yourself online purchasing tickets.
Perfect.
I love it. Okay, let us draw, because this is one that sold out. A lot of people want this instrument. So onto the screen. How many tickets
just
were
a really nice quality
sold?
as well. 450 for this one.
450 tickets. And drum roll or not, ticket number 30 with the low numbers today. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so ticket number 30 has won this fantastic little Martin. I genuinely am going to be buying one of these for Orson. He's early on in his guitar playing thing, and essentially part of the beginnings of this whole process was the fact that I hadn't played many other guitars by other manufacturers, and I'm here trying to teach people how to build guitars and not doing the research. And a lot of these guitars I do actually take home. I do actually spend a day or two at least playing them and getting to know them while looking after them very carefully. And this one Orson grabbed immediately. And yeah, Well, it nearly didn't make it onto the giveaway. I was going to have to do some...
Well, it's just the great kind of, in terms of learning on something, it's going to be robust, isn't it? You're
Yeah.
going to be doing well to damage that.
Absolutely. And also, you know, it's a Martin. It's cool. I like small guitars as well. Alrighty, come on then. Ticket
so
number.
The person bought one ticket for it, which is I
single
love
ticket.
that. Yeah, a single ticket of
and
ticket number 30. So
Ticket number 30, and it was no other guitars either. It was a single ticket. We have got a man named Joe Brown. Joe Brown,
great name,
congratulations.
great guitar.
Two-syllable name. I was about to say, oh, I wish I had a two-syllable name, and then I realised my name is Ben Crow. It was kind of like I was at Orange Amps headquarters in London about 10 years ago, and it had been a long day in my defence. And I said to their marketing, I was like, oh my God, yeah, I really wish I'd named my company something like you. You've got orange, it's a colour, and it's your whole branding thing is also in the name, and it's really cool. And he's like, Crimson Guitars.
Long day.
I just walked away crying internally.
We're all human.
Why do I take the piss out of myself quite so much?
Oh, it's endearing.
Oh, thank you. Alrighty. Now, this is an instrument that I am personally invested in. This is an Epiphone / November Burst. And I wasn't happy with the frets, so on the channel I went and did a pretty good job at the semi. Oh, I lost it at the
They
end.
do feel, there's so much more work, but they do feel great.
Ooh, this is it. Hemispherical fret ends, and then just a full-on fret level crown polish, etc. It's a fairly chunky feeling neck. It is, handcrafted in China, but handcrafted in China, whatever that means. It's a lovely guitar. And
It's almost quilt the top on that, isn't it?
well, this is why we buy it. We walked into this shop, and you were like, yeah, and we got it. In fact, you chose the Jazz Bass as well.
Yeah, I
So-
wouldn't normally be attracted to basses, but I just think that kind of cream colour, what do you call it? Slightly off-white. Just looks fantastic. All right, there we go, vintage white.
I was waiting for somebody to come up with the official thing because I don't have it in my brain at this point. Okay, anyway, look, we're going to be drawing the prize for this fantastic beast of awesomeness. How many tickets were sold, Mr. Webster?
417, please.
417 Generation X. Ticket number 276, bang in the middle of the pack. 276.
Ooh, fantastic.
Oh, nice. Okay, so this is these tickets were bought on March the 6th. So these were bought
2 days ago.
a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
This person missed out on the Court, missed out on the Jazz Bass, missed out on the Martin, and has still got a ticket in the running for the 50s American Vintage Reissue Telecaster,
Yeah,
which
and
is
bought-
the last guitar that we're going to be drawing today.
4 tickets for this one as well. So.
Bought 4 tickets for this.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Dagnammit. Surely this is the third 2 winner.
I think this guy's won 3 now.
Oh, this is now his third.
Because I think he won a GGBO one, and then one that he donated back, the PV that he donated back to the museum.
My God.
And then
It's
so
him.
this is the third I think that he's won.
Okay.
And he only bought 4 tickets for it. So if it sounds like you got a few people buying a shed load of tickets, that's not the case at all. He only bought 4 tickets for it, but it's Rune Artenez.
Rune Arnson,
Rune Arnson.
thank you very, very much. You are a gentleman, and if you are ever in this area, please give us a shout. And in fact, this goes for anybody that wins a guitar. If you can and want to come and pick one of these instruments up in person, then please feel free to do that. 1, it would also save us on postage, but 2, you get to spend a few hours at least in the school doing some setup work or whatever you fancy doing, if you have time. And that's an open offer to anybody who wins. We'll schedule, just come on down, basically. This is all about having fun. This is all about playing guitar, with the emphasis on the word playing. Yeah. And with a little bit of education, museum, stuff. We've got layers, like an onion.
That is.
I'm really glad that that's going to Rune. That's really cool. So again, this is proving that we have got a relatively small pool of people who are buying tickets. There are a relatively low odds on each instrument, in any case, and yeah, there are chances for everybody to win. I'm going to go to the.
I think Rune's won 3 now, which is.
I think
one,
you're right.
one was GGBO though, so 2 for the.
Yeah, but still, it's a thing.
And I think we'll t-shirts as well. Are we doing that? Mention that or not?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yes. So yeah, looking at doing t-shirts for winners as well, and we'll backdate them for all the other winners that have already won.
Paul Cook says Rune is now opening a guitar museum. Gonzalo Morales, one of these days, and he shakes his fist. David Oddy says, Ben, have you spoken to Johnny Depp yet? No, but actually, he's very cool. I would love to get him down to do something, anything. Have my children. I don't know. Just.
What did you just say?
I said have my children. It doesn't really work. We'll adopt, okay? Forrest Pfeiffer is coming down there in April. Looking forward to it already, to pick up the guitar that he won last week.
Nice.
And he'll have some time in the studio with the teachers as well.
With the things.
Rich Ellis says, now the telly is a birthday present, please. Happy birthday, Rich. With or without the telly. Peter Jones says, I think that's it. All my tickets were losers. I'm so sorry, but they were also all winners because they are helping create this museum. And actually, check out the video on the main YouTube channel. The room that all the guitars are in right now is not the museum. It looks like a shop because we don't have the space yet to put them out properly and have plaques and actual displays and the educational side of things and the experience of a museum. But you can already come down and visit the burgeoning collection, and we would love you to.
We need more space, is the only thing I'd say.
Well, we need to create the space by... does anybody want to buy a vintage tool shop / vintage tool auction house? Maybe we should put it on the giveaway site. £100 tickets.
£100. And you have to come and collect it.
Oh yeah, with a couple of Arctic lorries. The inaugural auction for vintagetoolauctions.com is in a couple of weeks. You can bid online, you can bid in person. We ship worldwide at the cheapest possible rates. There's, I think, a £3 handling fee to put them in boxes and things like that, and then just whatever the shipping costs. There's 530 odd lots, and there are some incredible bargains there. Like, hell, I'm tempted to bid on things in my own auction, which is just wrong.
Which is just not going to happen.
Trying to get rid of tools. Anyway, this here is a Fender American vintage 50s Telecaster. This is the third of this style of guitar that we've had on the giveaway. They always do very well. We had a 1988 one that I still regret putting on the site. I wish I had kept that myself. My personal current favorite guitar is a Fender Custom Shop 51 reissue with the giant baseball bat neck. It looks exactly like this. My second favorite guitar, at home at least, is a £200 Squier Esquire with it looks like this. You just can't beat a butterscotch Telly, and this is it's cool. So there we go.
Nice.
It really is.
I thought there were hollow dots on the side for a second there.
It's got a sort of a 3D thing where the lacquer is.
Yeah. No, it's a cool look.
It is indeed. This was a 2020 model, and this is the last draw of the day, if I am not mistaken.
No, you're correct.
Fantastic. Look at that. I'm on the ball today. I have been since the start, honest. No.
It's technical issues, isn't it? Not
I am a technical issue. William B says, if I ever have to win one of these, do I have to learn how to play? Absolutely not. Guitars look gorgeous and are an inspiration.
It's wall art, if not.
It is. Nicholas Cripanti says, since I'm coming next week for my course, can I win one today? I do not have the control over who wins. It is very random, but you know that. And I'm looking forward to meeting you. I don't look at the schedule of who's coming.
No, but it's a nice kind of surprise each week, isn't it?
It
you do go
really
in and
is.
you chat to every student, which is
Yes.
which is absolutely brilliant.
This
interesting.
is the thing. Okay, come on then. This is the teddy that I wished I could have afforded years ago. That's Dr. Pobotnik / my wife's alter ego. Is there a listing for all of the tool auctions? Yes. Go to vintagetoolauctions.com and there is a link to the online sale. It is live now. You can register to bid. You can leave bids now if you want. It is there.
And there's a lot of nice stock.
There's a hell of a lot of nice stock, and because it's the inaugural auction, not many people know we're doing it, so chances are you're going to get some real deals. But anyhow, Peter Jones says, Ben, did you dabble in the guitar auction today? Some incredible Matsumoto offerings there. There really were. I have 2 that I know of. Not Matsumoto, sadly. There was a Kei Yairi acoustic that I really wanted. But yeah.
You did also buy about 20 guitars today, so swings and roundabouts.
I'm going to say we bought about 20 guitars today.
If it makes you feel better,
It
then
does
you
make
can
me feel
say
better.
that.
Yeah, but you can say you bought like $3 grand worth of effects pedals. 6 grand worth of effects pedals.
7, but yeah.
7 grand
Who's
worth of
counting?
effects pedals. Oh my god, what have I done? Coming to a great guitar giveaway site near you soon. Some very cool effects pedals and bits and pieces. Anyway, this is the last draw. I'm going to stop prattling on like a no-brain, and we're going to draw this thing.
500 tickets.
500. So we sold out of this.
We had 1 void ticket, unfortunately, so
Oh.
we only sold 499 tickets, but tickets go up to 500. So
There we go. Okay. Random number generator being generated, and it is ticket number 170. Ticket number 170 for the win. Ticket number 170 for greatguitargiveaway.com. Funnily enough, we're thinking about rebranding.
we are. Don't go on about it too much.
Great Guitar Give Away. It's 6 syllables. We can do something much shorter than that. Easier to say. And something that doesn't sound like gh.
We should do a
Whatever
competition
it is.
where everyone suggests a name for it. One of those kind of crowdfunded.
Only if they actually check the URLs are available.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, otherwise we end
That's
up
always
getting...
the problem. I've got so many cool names that I can't buy the URLs for.
Then you'll end up with Guitari Guitari face.
Yeah,
giveaway.
good point. Very good point.
Which might be a good thing.
It's memorable. Anyway, okay, so ticket number 170 has won this fantastic instrument. Genuinely,
They're just cool, aren't they? They're just so classic.
it's the definition of classic. These are examples of some of the earliest guitars available, and they I am honestly really peeved at myself for the fact that for the bulk of my life, I only played with humbuckers. I had a bad experience with a band member who couldn't control his feedback. It's all right, I stole his girlfriend off the end. It's fine. I stole his girlfriend, fired him. It was a whole thing. I was an arsehole once.
Or twice.
Or twice. And that put me off single coils forever. And I was like 17. 18 probably, UK, 18. I love single coils. I am a changed man. I am no longer an arsehole. Bit of a dick sometimes, but
No, no, you're not.
this guitar.
This person bought 1 ticket.
Seriously.
That was it.
Fantastic. Okay, this is going to a name I don't recognise, Edwin Robson. Edwin Robson,
Congratulations.
congratulations. Well done.
That is
have,
just-
for a single £5 ticket, just won a
Absolutely gorgeous.
£1,500 guitar.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I think we
think-
bought that one quite a while ago, but yeah. I mean, to go out and just buy one now,
Yeah, that's about what they are. They're about £1,300 to £1,500, I think.
it's just absolutely stunning.
Fix me in the thing. Okay, now, Douglas Sapoda says, is the Luthier's Question Time permanently on Mondays now? Luthier's Question Time is on Mondays at 4 o'clock, unless I've got something else going on, like a guitar show in which case we might well move it. I am, however, going to be doing a second Luthier's Question Time on another day of the week, probably Friday mornings, actually, I think. But essentially, we're trying to create more content. We're trying to create more YouTube shorts around creating around interesting things. I'm setting up a photography area in the studio here where I can take easy, good quality short video and photographs of sexy guitars, both giveaway and museum stuff, and we're going to be sharing this across everything. But part of that is that the questions from the Luthier's Question Time are going to, in many cases, be edited down into 60-second shorts or Instagram reels. So if you're not yet following us on these platforms, please do. And for that matter, if you are not yet signed up to the emailing list, then please do. Bear with me here. Anthony Cunliffe, I love your mind. Giveaway. Is that not awesome? Giveaway.com. Just you beautiful human. I like that. Okay.
Are people suggesting names in the chat now, are they?
Well done, Edwin. Damn you. That's from Howard Dixon. Commuting in Atlanta. Yes, I didn't win.
Yes, I didn't win. Brilliant.
Oh, Rich Ether. Oh, Rich. Guess I used up all my luck last year with Boba Fett. I mean, that is a guitar that I miss. Well, yeah.
But yeah,
We'll
sign
see,
up to the emailing list. We are going to be doing exclusive. Well, exclusive
there are
little
exclusive
things through
things
that
all the time, yeah. And with the email list, we are also going to be putting together just interesting little things where, for example, when we have something come into the museum, we're going to start promoting that more. We're having to repurpose staff. This sounds like staff of tools. What's the word? Move them about the place. Reallocate, there we go. To make people more efficient, but also to make this whole thing work. It's immediately bigger than we thought it was going to be. Actually, you always knew this was going to be big, didn't you?
Well, yeah. In link with the museum, it's huge. I think we're both just realising that there's going to be a lot of work to get it where we want to get it, which is biggest museum in the UK, biggest museum in the world. Eventually, is
biggest
where
guitar
we want to
museum.
Yeah,
well, absolutely.
And just a lot more interactive than most of the other ones. So
I am such a bad influence on you.
Yeah,
I
you
love
are.
it.
Terrible.
It's all good. Dave, who's been a member for 5 months, says, geez, Ben, I'm pretty sure I told you to use single coils when you were building the complication. I'm sure you did, but I'm anti-single coils. I have been anti-single coils forever, and I really regret that. So there we go. Bell says, has the Epiphone November Burst been announced by any chance? Yes, it has already. This is the last guitar of the day, and that's been done now. So all emails have now been sent.
Yep.
So I'm afraid you have not. You've not won that one. I'm afraid. Unless you've got an email in your inbox and haven't noticed it. So check your junk. To be honest.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Everyone check your junk because we have had a few issues with emails going to junk, unfortunately. So.
Garage Master Guitars, oh well, back to buying more tickets. We do appreciate it. Lisa Harshberger, congrats to Edwin. A bunch of jealousy, a bunch of congratulations, and this is the beautiful thing. Everybody is so happy in general about everything.
I'm kind of surprised Rune's not in the chat because he
normally is.
He usually is, yeah.
David Oddy says, just off to buy more tickets. Don't tell the wife.
He did say that to me in the last email. I've been advised by my wife that I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm still doing it anyway.
It's an investment in something that is going to be far bigger than any of us. And also, my wife was talking to me the other day. She's studying psychology, which is great because I started talking about maybe selling my van or something and buying a little sports car or something. Only really half joking. She's like, "Of course you are. It's a man thing at this time of your life. You just want to prove that you're successful, and I completely understand." Which was as close to an agreement as I could have gotten, far more than I thought I would get. Where was I going with this, Tom?
Do you not think that as a result of you getting that, the kind of interest in going and getting the thing is actually less?
Very much so, yeah. It's not as naughty.
No, exactly.
And I wasn't even really good, If I'm going to go buy another car, it's probably going to be a Land Rover Defender or something. Really.
Which would
Something
be awesome. Just an old
huge
vintage Defender.
yeah.
Yeah, very you.
Huge and practical. You can get. I need to be able to fit at least 20 guitars in the back, don't I? Really?
Yeah, I mean, it was a squeeze in your van today, wasn't it?
Anyway, I'm not sure where I was going with that.
Buy more
Permission to buy
tickets.
Ticklets.
Ticklets. Can we start calling them that?
Ticklets.com. Damn it.
That does make them sound cute.
It does. It really does. Let's gamify this whole thing. Every time you buy a ticklet, a little animation comes like, thank you for buying me and supporting the Dorset Guitar Museum. That was it. We're trying to support something far bigger than any of us.
And we'll be around there longer than
and that was
any
it.
of us.
That's it. I was talking with my wife about longevity and leaving a mark on the world and all that, and most people do not leave any mark on the world at all. And here at Crimson, we touch thousands of people every month, every day almost. And there are people out there in careers who wouldn't be in these careers if it wasn't for our YouTube channel and the fact that somehow I make it look easy to make guitars. And probably because it actually is to a certain extent. But then on top of that, if we manage to get this museum to the level that we want, it genuinely is going to be massive. And it's going to help tens of thousands or even millions of people, and it's going to be around far longer than any of us. And that is worth doing.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Okay,
Exciting
on
times.
that note, I'm going to go and rummage through a couple of boxes of effects pedals. You guys, I really appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Paul Needs says it best when he says this is a great community.
I think that's my favourite thing about it. Is
Yeah.
you know, the community of people that come in on these live streams and just get behind, especially the museum. The fact that we're already having guitars donated in for it as well is.
There's guitars on donated. There's guitars
amazing.
being loaned on a sort of semi-permanent basis. We're really scrambling for the space, and we're getting there. There's a couple of thousand square feet for the initial build, which is going to be starting as soon as we can. Well, we've got to get this auction up to make some space.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going on, and it's going to be great. We are building out the Dorset Guitar Museum website as well, and
Yeah, it's exciting. It's
It
moving
is.
forward on many fronts, isn't it?
it is. We're insane. I love it. Okay, you beauties, goodbye. We will be back soon, and soon enough there will be 4 live streams a week, 2 giveaways, 2 Q&As.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Just keep an eye on the site because there's going to be multiple different things going up there.
Yeah.
It's exciting, super exciting.
Absolutely. Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Joe Brown says, thanks again, guys. Made my day. Still more to win.